Galaxy 666 by Pel Toro. Session 19.
Welcome back, everyone, to Galaxy 666, your ever-present guide tug here. We catch up with our team of action men, having just concluded that they would try to land their spaceship somewhere if they can find somewhere to land. Interesting to muse at this point on what our adventurers might hope to accomplish by landing on a planet. The goal of the mission is to try to understand why they have been having so many completely disparate reports about what has happened in Galaxy 666. We, the reader, have only been treated to the story of Bion in Chapter 2, and his tale actually sounds quite similar to what has just occurred to the Space Greyhound gang. Despite, however, currently being in Galaxy 666, whatever remote data collectors Korzaak and Ishklah brought with them to feed their computer back home appear to require a planetary base. This must be rather different instrumentation than our current technology, which tends to prefer space-based observation over ground-based. True, there are numerous microwave, radio wave, and optical telescopes, etc. on Earth, but most deep space observation equipment is in space. Observers such as the Hubble telescope, which take advantage of an atmosphere-free view of the stars, provide us with images looking 13.2 billion years into the past. The SOHO satellite, which studies our closest star to us, the Sun, or other satellites like the Nuclear Spectroscopic Telescope Array, which looks to understand black holes and exploding stars. First, however, without the autoastrogator, which was apparently their source of navigation, they will have difficulty finding any planet. So they break out a sophisticated toy that is so advanced it can play tic-tac-toe, called here by its British noughts and crosses. As it is described as a toy, one wonders what apocalypse occurred to make our species become so dull that we abandon our Game Boys, Wiis, and Xboxes to embrace a toy designed to race against a person in figuring out a mathematical problem for, quote, amusement, unquote. Of course, there were no home computers back when Galaxy 666 was penned, and anyone would have been hard-pressed to foretell the coming of such advancements in home amusement, the like of which we see today. But even so, math problem races and tic-tac-toe? Poe could have just gone with electronic poo sticks. What is even more astounding is the type of information that can be input into this toy. What possible interface could be accepting the stream of random nonsense that Pell is spewing at this point? And I can't help but hearing him laughing the entire time he is writing it, wondering if the never-present eye of Badger will even notice how nonsensical it is. What are paracoordinates, hypercoordinates, ultracoordinates, and infracoordinates supposed to be? And what is a gimbal pointer? Does it locate gimbals? As my father used to always say, son, you can accomplish anything if you only know where your gimbal is. And what is the output of this device supposed to be? A direction? A location? An X in the upper right-hand corner? 9,071 3/4? Really? Luckily, Oski's feverish typing gives our protagonist the chance to discuss alien infestations for a while. The conversation eventually works itself around to the concept that the only pattern of the galaxy is randomness, a theme that Pell has been pounding on like a great tinny gong since the early portions of the book. And Korzaak's notion of negative space is really the foundation of the book, though I won't give anything away so as to avoid lessening your surprise and delight. The other theme that Pell tries to allude to at this point is some extraordinary bond between Ishklah and Korzaak, who have been together, quote, for a long time, unquote. Given that includes only their time in college and the neophyte trade school they both attended, that is, 5 years perhaps? And what tips us off to this mysterious bond is when Korzaak correctly notes that Ishklah had agreed with Korzaak, even though Ishklah did not say Korzaak's name directly. Well, I don't know about you, but it was a moment that sent chills down my spine. What other possible explanation could there be for Korzaak correctly guessing that Ishklah was agreeing with him, except maybe for correctly guessing? This enigmatical nexus, Pell's words, from the front page teaser, will surface again. So at least we have that to look forward to in future chapters of
Galaxy 666.
Here ends Session 19.